The twin flame journey triggers a lot of existential pain, existential fears that really it causes the core wound to ache. And so what happens usually is when the fear-based energy is activated, your core wound is activated, which is, it's either, for me it was kind of the heart chakra and then the solar plexus. For some people it could be the sacral chakra too, but it is like a physically wrenching pain that is within this chakra, and it sort of is the unleashing of all the karma that you've stored, and it releases so much of the negative energies that you've been holding on to for essentially lifetimes. And so you're purging yourself of that, especially through one of these core wounds. And, the key really is actually, it's quite simple. How do you handle the pain and how you handle the core wound is that you essentially breathe through it. You can utilize what I call pranayama, which is breath work. And when you really focus on breath work, breathing in, hold, breathing out, hold, and you witness the fear-based energy, you can say, I see you, ego. I see you, ego. Or you can say, I see you, push. I see you, push. I see what you're doing, push. I see that you're latching onto this narrative. You're feeling depressed because of this situation. And just breathe through it while observing this fear-based energy that is just activated completely. And so that is the key, is to observe and to witness this pain, this fear-based painful energy, and to transmute it into yourself. And when I mean yourself, I mean your highest spiritual essence, which is inevitably the essence that is also pure consciousness, pure absolute reality, divine love, the spiritual essence of you that is pure love, pure wholeness. And you don't get there by forcing it, you don't get there by faking it, you get there by staying consistent to a spiritual practice, and you also get there by feeling the pain out. So you need to feel it completely. You need to feel it completely while observing it. And you're going to have a lot of days crying, you're going to have a lot of days that are going to feel like shit. And you're going to have a lot of days where it feels chaotic, where your body's literally aching and you barely can get out of bed. And the moment you start balancing, the moment you start, your practice, which should be aligning back to divine love, and pranayama or breath work that really gets you in touch with breathing and with observing and witnessing this energy that is you, but it's also just the accumulation of fear, of pain, of yearning. It's the ego, it's the push energy that is automatically flipped when the twin flame journey starts, and it is devastating, debilitating. And for me, on the journey, it was so powerful to realize that breath work, as simple as that's what eventually starts to transmute it. And you might not even notice results right away, but as you continue it, you will feel better. And that's the whole point, is that you can feel better, you can manage this intensity, you can manage the load of the pain that's there. And because that's the part that can get so tricky, it can feel almost impossible to defeat. But it is possible to go beyond it, to transmute it, to transcend it. And it's not about escaping it, it's not about denying it. Rather, it's the opposite. It's about really feeling it deeply and breathing through that. And then being aware of your thought processes and being aware of that it is the push, right? And a practice, a spiritual practice that connects you to divine love alongside of that. And then you're going to go a lot farther than you think on this journey. You're going to get there. You're going to get to the end. You're going to make it out. Right? That's the light at the end of the tunnel. So if anyone's hearing this, anyone's watching, I really hope, don't let that pain, drown you into this ocean of misery. You can do this.